Hello friends, happy, I don't know what day it is, Wednesday maybe? I feel like Wednesday is a good estimation. Happy summer, I should say, because that is what we are in. I slept in, I think, too long today because now I can't stop yawning. Oh, I hate when that happens. I just finished even a cup of coffee too and it's not helping. All right, I'm gonna leave you the shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna pin that there. Haven't been live since our vacation. I wanted to go live more while we were at the resort, but the Wi-Fi was just so terrible that I couldn't, yeah, the Wi-Fi was just not that bad, or not that good. So you guys can see me, so wasn't that fun? Because I felt bad. You guys were like, I can't see. Anyway, so our vacation was so wonderful. We went to this little resort called Villa del Palmar. It's in Loreto, Mexico, on the Sea of Cortez side. So Baja, but on the other side. We always go there. That's our spot. We've been going there for the last 7 years. So yeah, we love it. We had so much fun. It was such a nice way to kick off summer. Not gonna lie though, with going to the river and then 4 days later going to Mexico, I was just so excited to just come home and be home. I love traveling, but I'm definitely a homebody. So it's been really good to come home. So we're gonna do BB cream because it's summer and I feel like I've been talking to you guys a lot about BB cream lately. So real fast, let's do outfit details. So all of my rings and all of my necklaces, all of the jewelry I actually have on, minus my bracelets, are from Lavender Blue. You guys can shop her in the description of the video, or I'll leave you the link right here. And you guys can use code Rhea20 to save on her site. And then I have on this really cute little romper. It's a dress, but it has shorts underneath, and it's shapewear that goes on all over. And then it has a padded bra, adjustable straps. It's kind of one of those, what's that, tennis dresses or whatever. But it's very slimming. It's from Amazon. I'll link it for you guys on my Instagram story after I get off here. So make sure to follow me on Instagram for that. And then for makeup, we're going to do BB cream, like I said, because this coverage is just so good. I did want to say something though. If you have yet to grab your BB cream, or you're going to, or maybe you have already, now this BB cream is an airless pump. So when you get it, it looks like there's not a lot of product in it. There is. You can even see how much is on here, down here. It's 1 fluid ounce, which is the same as a lot, our primer is 1 fluid ounce, and my primer lasts me around 5 to 6 months, 4 to 5, 6, depending on how much I use. And the container is much bigger. So anyway, the reason why is because an airless pump eliminates all ability for it to oxidize on your skin, because the air getting into the product is what's going to turn it a color on your skin, and not a positive way. So I love that Unique went airless. Our primer is an airless pump as well. So when an airless pump, when you get it in the mail, you have to, it's funny saying, you have to prime the pump. So how to prime your pump: 1, do not open it. I learned the hard way about that. I didn't know. So 2, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure the cap is on, and you're going to smack it against your hand. You could do a couple smacks if you want, but that's it. Now what you're going to do is you are going to, I can't do this because mine's already primed, so product will come out. You're going to do shallow, slow pumps, not deep, fast pumps. If you do this, it's going to take so much longer, and you're going to be like, my pump is broken, my product is broken. It is not broken. You're just not priming the pump correctly. You need to slow and shallow pumps. Doing it that way, your product will come out immediately. So anyway, and then if you are doing your makeup and you're not getting product on your skin after you've done, say it's been open for a while, say you've been storing it upside down, say you've been storing it on its side, and you do that, just again, prime your pump, smack against your hand, and then slow and shallow pumps, and it'll come right out. I'm mixing 2 colors today. I've been loving how this is looking on my skin. This is called the brand new BB Tinted Moisturizer from Unique. It has an SPF of 30. It's a mineral SPF, not a chemical. So it's very good for your skin. It has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is also a major healer and major lifter to your skin. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles, if you have mature skin, this is the foundation for you. This makeup is super breathable. It's extremely light on your skin, and it has a 12-hour sweat-proof hold. 12 hours, you guys. I wore this on our vacation. This was my go-to foundation while we were in Mexico because we were in the pool, we were at the beach, we were on the boat, we're on paddle boards, we're on canoes, and we had 7 kids with us, which means there was lots of unintentional splashing happening. And there was lots of sweating going on because it was humid as all get out when we were down there. I was actually really surprised at how humid it was. And when it was that humid, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like totally redo my makeup. My sunglass lines are gonna be so horrid. I'm gonna have splash marks all over my face. I go up to the room to get ready for dinner, and I was shockingly, so pleasantly surprised. My makeup was literally basically perfect. I added a tiny bit of concealer where I had slight sunglass marks, and I was off to dinner. I was ready in like 15 minutes, which is so unlike me for dinner. Even Ryan was really impressed. And my girlfriends all bought the BB cream. When we came home, they're like, hey, will you send me the link to what you were wearing on vacation? Because your skin literally did not move, even with being splashed and canoeing and doing all the fun things. So incredibly impressed with the coverage. So if you live somewhere where it's really humid during the summer, or say you're going on vacation, or say you want just a foundation that you can apply lightly or add more like this to achieve a full coverage look, and your makeup is not going to look cakey, flaky, thick, heavy, but instead it's going to raise up your fine lines and wrinkles. This is finally a foundation that's not going to make you look older. It's going to make you look younger. It's going to fill in and bring up to the surface the fine lines and wrinkles of your skin. So if you experience like when you put on makeup, you're like, cool, now I have more fine lines. Thank you, makeup. If that is you, then you need to try this makeup. This foundation, the BB Tinted Moisturizer is what it's called. If you need to be color matched for it, just say color match in the comments or just message me here on Facebook. All right, I'm applying it with the kabuki brush now. Bring it down the neck, just like so. This is my favorite way to apply it, just kind of tapping this on all over. You can apply it with your hands. You will get a sheer coverage when you put it on with your hands. So if you don't want full coverage, you want something very sheer, just simply to take away the redness in your skin or to give you like an even complexion look, you can put it on with your hands. Just make sure your hands are clean. No oil on your hands. So like if you touched your hair, if you're touching products, wash your hands before you do that, because the oil in mixing with typically any foundation, but especially a sodium hyaluronate one, can cause separation. All right, now we're going to use our concealer. Just a little on this blemish. This concealer is another one of these like amazing products. It has caffeine infused in it and also has the same ingredients in it that is in our eye cream and Uplift Beauty Oil. The Uplift Beauty Oil is that product that always gets its nickname Botox in a bottle, because how healing it is for your fine lines and wrinkles and your dark circles. So all of those ingredients are in your eye or in your concealer. So I'm using it in the shade Lace for my concealer, and then the BB creams, I mix 2 colors. I mix light medium and light for my coverage, and I used about 4 pumps I used like 4 half pumps, so that would equal 2 pumps. So 2 pumps in total of the BB Tinted, and that's going to give me full coverage. So if you want lighter coverage, I would do maybe like 1 pump or even half a pump. So it will really last you a very long time. Okay, so here we have on that concealer. I'm obsessed with how this concealer pairs with this BB cream, you guys. The concealer pairs really well with the BB cream because the BB cream or the BB Tinted Moisturizer is going to lift up our fine lines. So if you have a lot of like creping or creasing on your under eye, using this combination is going to be your best friend. So the BB is going to lift up the area and the concealer covers it. Like so firming, so beautiful. And I love that the BB Tinted Moisturizer is like glowy, but not dewy. You know what I mean? So if you love the glowy look, you're going to be in love, obsessed, can't get enough of the BB Tinted. So again, comment color match down below if you need any recommendations or help picking out your products. I haven't seen anyone comment, so I hope my comments are broken. If you guys could do me a favor and comment in the comments if you can comment. That way I know they're working. I see people joining, but I don't see anybody saying anything. And sometimes that happens, so I hope that's not this one. I feel like the last live was all blurry and then you can't say anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, Facebook. All right, now I'm using a setting powder. This is not from Unique, so just say setting powder in the comments. I'll give you the link to the one I'm using. And then this is a good setting powder, or good product, I should say, if you have oily skin or if you live somewhere it's really humid. It just basically adds like another layer of like protection and help to your skin. So if you, like I said, live somewhere it's really humid, just kind of helps give even more assist on holding everything in a place. Okay, so that was a setting powder, and now you can use this in a baking technique, which is essentially just like a lot of product and then you leave it on, or you can like put it on with like a brush like this and just kind of dust it on wherever you need it, but it's all personal preference. And then now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder in the shade Taffeta and blend down. Oh no, I still don't see your guys' comments. So if this is the case, I'll go back through my live after I get off here and answer all of them. And then if you need to be color matched, just private message me. Send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation on what colors you are, what products you should wear, and I will make you an easy to shop cart. So if you get really intimidated with like websites or like adding things to your cart, you're like, I don't know what to add, I don't know if I'm doing it right, I will do it for you. I'll do a lot of the work for you. So if that's you, just say makeup cart in the comments and I'll private message you and then I'll make you a cart. Super easy. All right, so here we have on the pressed powder. This is in the shade Taffeta. This to me is like the cherry on top. This is like the holy grail of perfect skin. This has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. It is so insanely silky soft, so it's not super drying. It's not cakey. It is my favorite pressed powder. It makes your skin just look perfect. And then now we're gonna go in with some bronzer, blush, and highlight. Just add a little bit of dimension to our skin. So using our bronzer and the sculpting brush. So Unique is actually having a couple different sales discounts on my website. The first one is on the monthly special, which is 19 different products that are all 20% off. Build your own bundle. So you get to select any 3 for 20% off, or 2 for 15% off. So around the jawline. And it's like the bronzer is included, the self tanner is included. There's so many products included. The mini lipsticks, mini lip glosses are back in part of it. The pocket palettes are back in a part of it. All of the liquid eyeshadows are included. So you get so many options. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our bronzer and just kind of warm up our complexion. See how that really like chisels out your face? Super easy to do. If contour has always been kind of like your scared thing, if you're like, I don't know, I'm not that confident with it, you need to get the bronzer with the sculpting brush. Now we're going in with the blush in the shade Sisterly. Pop this on the apple of our cheeks, working up to the hairline. I love this color because it has a really pretty sheen to it, like almost not a sparkle or a glitter, but it makes your skin look glowy. So another really good benefit for the summer is to get the blushes. So that was the shade Sisterly. I still don't know if I could see your guys' comments. Say hello, or actually put an emoji in the comments. Let me see if I could see any emojis. Put like a heart or a smiley face or something. All right, so now I'm going in with my Fusion highlight in the in the shade Golden. This is another one of those products that makes your skin look so glowy and pretty. Again, the shade the shade Golden in the Fusion highlight. It's a fusion between a cream and a powder. So you get the most prettiest, glowiest skin. And then we used it on top of the angled fan brush. Okay, so let's do some eyes. We're not gonna do crazy eyeshadow. We're just gonna do a really easy everyday look. Going in with my eyeliner in the shade Perfect. Waterlines. I like this eyeliner because it actually stays on where you put it. It's in the shade Perfect, which is just like the black. And then for eyebrows, I always comb up, and then down on either side. And we're gonna use the Brow Precision Pencil. And this is gonna be in the shade medium. I love this pencil because see how dainty it is? It's so dang small, which makes for perfect application. And we're gonna take it to that arch and then just through the tail. And then color in. Same thing here. Okay, and then on the other side, see how easy this is? If doing your brows is another one of those things about makeup that makes you nervous or like that seems really hard, get this pencil. I swear this pencil is what makes it easy. And you just follow the natural shape and direction. So if you have really sparse eyebrows, highly recommend you to start Unique's Collagen. Unique's Collagen is so good for your pores, shrinks your pores, shrinks your fine lines and wrinkles, makes them disappear, and helps your brow hair, your hair on your head to grow, your lashes to grow, and your nails to grow. And it tastes really good. All right, so we'll end with that, and then go ahead and say brow gel in the comments. But since I'm not seeing comments, go ahead and message me and I'll give you the link to the brow gel. I don't know what's going on with Facebook today. Okay, and then same thing over here. Just kind of like combs out the product. And it's clear, so you can't like overdo it. All right, now let's do our lips. We're gonna start off, excuse me, with a darker lip liner to create some depth to our lips. We're gonna do the shade Poised in the lip liner. And line our lips with this. I love these lip liners because they're creamy, they glide on, and they have a 10-hour hold. And they also have sodium hyaluronate in it, which is like a plumping, filling ingredient. Makes your lips look so plump. I'm gonna do a thick line because we're gonna mix it with our lipstick. Doesn't really have to be perfect because we're gonna throw our lipstick over it. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick in the shade Powerful. And I'm gonna do a quick top layer and then use my finger to blend. Okay. And then do another layer. Using a darker lip liner is an easy trick to make your lips look powderier than they are. Okay. Woo. And then we're gonna go in with a Hottie Lip Plumper. So this is a peppermint extract lip plumping lip gloss. It's a high gloss, so it makes your lips look super plump, and it's not sticky like lip gloss is. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, love it. Okay, this is really, really good. And it has like a tingling effect. It doesn't burn. It feels like menthol, like very mentholy, pepperminty on your skin, on your lips. But because of that, it brings all that blood to the surface of your lips, so it actually makes your lips look plumper. All right, now we're gonna go with the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Ornate. So this is a satin brown, and I'm gonna take it on a fluffy crease brush, and we're just gonna grab this here like that, and then I always like put it on like the, I don't know, the applicator, and then we're gonna tap this into the crease, and then we're gonna start to blend. Now, I love these liquid eyeshadows because they are completely smudge proof, crease proof. They stay in place no matter what water resistant. I'm telling you, they stay in place. So if you have watery eyes, or if you have fine lines and wrinkles or mature skin, these liquid eyeshadows are fabulous. And they're very easy to use, very easy to blend. And we're just gonna basically take this and apply this into that crease and then work up onto the brow bone. If you wear glasses or if you have hooded eyes, a trick for you is to keep your eyes open and then apply in circular motions up onto that brow bone. I do want to mention too, I'm still running for my second promotion. I am super close. So any order, big or small, is a huge help to me. So if you are missing any skincare in your regimen, any makeup, any eyeshadow, maybe a lipstick for summer, any order, big or small, helps me. So huge thank you if you've already placed an order or if you still need to. Helps me out so much. So down here on my link right there is where you can place it. So it's a sales-based goal, so I have to reach my sales numbers for the month, and I'm very close. So thank you in advance for those who are willing to help. And if you're not in a financial position to help, that is totally okay. I appreciate the thought, and what you can do to help me is to share this live video to your Facebook, or to share my page, Ray of Hope, on Facebook or Instagram with your family and friends. The word of mouth is also a gigantic help to me, so just thank you for those that have or will. Share my page on your Instagram story, on your Facebook, tell your family and friends. Thank you. And we're just gonna keep blending this out onto the eyelid and onto that brow bone. I'm not really gonna add any more, but I am gonna switch brushes to the liner shader brush, and we're gonna grab this product here and just underline the lower lash line. This just creates more like of a cohesive finish look. Just like so. And the same thing here underneath. I'm like so excited to get off here and look at all my comments, see what you guys have been saying. If you're just now tuning in, I'm not seeing my comments, but you can try to like leave an emoji or something and see if I could see that. I don't know, Facebook's being weird. All right, so again, that was the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Overt. And it's like a really pretty satiny brown. And like I said, super easy to blend. And it makes your eyes just look very moody. It's pretty. And that's all we're doing, just the one liquid shadow. And if you blend this out right like this, it looks like you have multiple eyeshadows because it kind of gets darker and then lighter onto the lid. And then you can always take like an empty brush, if I can find one, and then just go along the outside to lighten it up. So it kind of like fades. Something else I always do too is I usually always have like an empty brush for my face on hand. I'll just kind of sweep away. And then you can always take like your blending bud and kind of bounce this off underneath the eye. This will, one, if you're using like loose powder, will clean up any eyeshadow that got away from you. And then two, it kind of helps to clean up that liquid shadow on the outside. Just like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is setting mist. My favorite, I forgot this on vacation, I was dying. I did not love the setting mist or the setting sprays that I found at the airport, but I definitely like this one the best. It like just coats your makeup so much better and doesn't make it like damp and wet and like having to like dry it fully. It also has primer infused in it, so it's also going to be a huge help on like holding your makeup in place. All right, for lashes, we're going to start off with the lash primer. This coats your lashes in hydration and it helps with length. So if you have really short lashes, start with this. And you're just going to prime your lashes with this. Just like you prime your skin with setting mist, or sorry, with primer and setting mist. That's my pre-makeup routine. I do setting mist, primer, setting mist. Now we're gonna go with the Twisted mascara. This is hands down favorite mascara. It makes your lashes look so long and has amazing ingredients in it that help to promote lash growth. Look at that. Like, my gosh, it makes your lash look so good. Has a micro wand, so it coats each individual lash with mascara, so your lashes never like clumpy, spider leggy, anything like that. It is so easy to use, so good. especially if you have like really short lashes. Okay. And then I like to kind of like blink onto the wand and then apply on the back side. Basically, I use that lash primer, which is white, to kind of like roadmap where I need to put mascara, which is really useful. And like I mentioned, you could do as many coats of this as you want and your lashes will never look like spider leggy or clumpy or anything, and it's water resistant. I have straight up jumped into a pool and came out and my mascara did not run at all. In fact, I wore mascara into the steam room at the spa and all of my girlfriend's mascara was running all over, and this actually stayed on the entire time. This is another product that we left and they were like, I need the link to that. All right, and then you're gonna take the smaller wand that comes with this, and then this is where you can like fine tune your lashes, which is so helpful. Especially if you have really short lashes and you have a hard time like really getting close to the lash line without getting mascara all over, you can use this, the smaller wand even first, and that'll help. But it's all personal preference, like the order in which you put them on. You could use a smaller wand first and then do the bigger one and then go back to the smaller one, or whatever floats your boat. But I would definitely try it multiple ways to see which way kind of works for you. For me, I like using the bigger one, then the smaller one, and then you can go back in with the bigger one if you want. So good. Woo, pretty. All right, so that was my whole makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry I couldn't see my comments, but like I said, I will go back through and answer all of my messages. So private message me if you have any questions or if you need any help or need any recommendations on products to get. Always happy to help you. I am going to be posting a try on my Instagram story here in a minute. And I'll also link my really cute little romper for you guys on my Instagram. So my name there is Rhea Hope. Make sure to shop down here. Like I said, I'm still running for that promotion number 2 and I am so close, but I need your guys' help. So any order, big or small, helps me out so much. So placing your order down here, let me know if I could be of any help to you guys, and I love you. Thank you so much. Bye.